minute ago.
This is like 99, 2000. But I don't forget shit.
Damn, so when Juvenile dropped that shit, huh?
So, no, Juvenile actually dropped that shit in 97, 98.
Put a 9 in the 2
But when he dropped it again, that CD actually came out 3 times. Because Follow Me Now went on the first CD. Mm-hmm. And then another song was on the second CD. And the Han remix with Jayz was on the third CD.
Everybody talk. Was that like a good song? The Han remix, was that like a big thing, or it was just terrible. Or I thought so too.
It was terrible, but that's when they
was that with like New York was
they basically trying to introduce Jayz. See, Jayz was on a couple of songs, like he was on Fox Brown was on Master P and them shit with Party Don't, know what I'm saying, with Mia X, and that they were trying to introduce Jayz down south.
Did you see what Dame Dash said about Nas's rebuttal being better than Jay-Z's?
Everybody said that.
Yeah.
And also, when he said about Leah, remember I told you that. Remember I told you that a long time ago about Leah? I told you. That's why I told you.
Crazy.
And people be like, oh, they asked Dame the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Dame don't go in and just
be talking. Yeah. But also, I do feel like, I think the only thing that pisses me off about this whole Dame Dash Jay-Z thing is that I feel that I would like to hear Jay-Z's side.
He's not going to ever tell the side.
I know.
Because
of how Jay-Z, I for sure understand.
But Dame said something real. Dame said, Rihanna a billionaire. Kanye had a billion. They never mentioned how much money they got. They never mentioned they do business. Mm-hmm. But every time you speak, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Every Jay-Z song for the last 15 years is, I'm a businessman. Nigga, Nas was one of the goddamn ground floor niggas of Ring. Multi-billion-dollar company. Mm-hmm. Ground floor investor in Silicon Valley. He was one of the first rap niggas to go to Silicon Valley and just invest in shit. You've never heard him say that shit on an album.
Yeah, he had plenty of sense then too. He had a few since then. Like, yeah. Oh man. I just want to hear his story. I just want to hear his side, and I'm not necessarily saying that like he gonna be like, oh yeah, I was on some fuck shit. But it's just like,
he's never gonna tell the side because he knows. Like, people now, the world we live in now, people are like, oh man, Jay-Z, he knows what happened, and Dame know what happened too. And Dame for a long time never said anything. Mm-hmm. Dame like, nah, nigga, this what happened. He said it started off when I wanted Leah and he didn't.
Oh, so it was on.
Not niggas do. Your partners do. They see a bitch in the room. They, oh, what's up? I'm trying to let her. And Dame called her.
Oh, wait. So are you saying that like?
No, Dame just said it. He said, look, people don't realize this. Aaliyah died at 22. Mm-hmm. She had just turned 22. Dame and Jay-Z, them niggas in their 30s. So while he talking about R. Kelly, nigga, they all around the same age. And all she ever talked to was old, and all the niggas who was trying to holler at her were old niggas in their 30s. Yeah. But at that time, that's what they were doing. That same thing happened with Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody trying to holler shoot at Beyonce, and Jay-Z won.
Mm-hmm. So just incorporate this in, like, also this conversation of us having this, but the Kimora Lee and Russell thing. So that was more of a norm of like,
man, it's always been a norm. Niggas, that's why a pimp said, I'm gonna find me a pretty young bitch.
Cause let the internet tell it. They like trying to paint all these people as like
that's been going on since the beginning of time. Hypothetically, that's why the universe was set up the way it is. The woman can only get pregnant at one time, and the guy can impregnate more women than more. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's always set up that way, and that's why it's always older. Even read the Bible, it's always older guys getting young women because she's young. I have the resources to take care of her, and she's young enough to bear my children. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you look at stuff, it's always been somebody always young.
Yeah.
But the older women got mad because the men wanted younger women. That's why women stopped telling their age. That's why you never ask one what their age is.
Yeah. Damn. So all this started over.
No, what happened was, and I got the magazines at home. I remember this vividly because I was a big Rockefeller. Damus was like my guy. Like you growing, you like got a dude you like. Dame was my nigga. A day bitch, I'm like, you look like Dame Dash. I was like, I saw him and realized that them actually kind of do. But I digress. But the thing is, Dame Dame was the one who did the business. Jay-Z was the business because he's the face, but Dame always did the business. So they spent the whole time trying to get Jay away from Dame, and they got Jay by saying, "You know what? We're gonna make you the businessman." Because corporations can do business with Jay, because Jay don't talk. Jay don't want black power. Jay ain't never talked that shit. Jay ain't never. That's why a couple years ago everybody said Dame was right about having your own and doing this, and Jay ain't never gonna say that shit. He gonna make a song called the song of OJ, but he don't talk about shit in the whole fucking song. Yeah, you can quote the song, but you can verbatimly art. He ain't really saying shit, you know what I'm saying? But he vividly told you how he sold drugs. Verbatimly, and then it's so crazy, like they dropping these lyrics that the house of the Book of Hove. It was nothing. He spent 8 albums talking about selling drugs.
Yeah, I was never like, I never got deep into rap because of where I was. So like when I came into rap, more like,
You know we're not recording, right?
no, we are.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, we are.
No.
When I did come deeper into it and learning this stuff, and then meeting you and like seeing the other side of things, you know what I'm saying? Because one narrative was kind of painted basically. So
Yeah,
like,
I always paint that way because that's what they do. They always got to paint a narrative.
Yeah.
Because they got to sell it to you.
yeah, yeah.
Yo. What's up?
Hey man, welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. We was just out here having a conversation, and that's how most of our conversations be. We just start with one topic and it'll roll into some others.
Yeah.
Like, but those are the conversations I appreciate the most. How you feeling, black man?
I'm good, man.
All right, man.
But yeah, so what happened was everybody talking about Dame was wrong. Dame just he's talking about Aaliyah and she's not here to defend herself. You ain't gotta defend it. We seen it. Just archive it. But the one thing about Dame was so smart was Dame used to film all of this stuff. Dame been saying this stuff. If you can watch it, it's a movie they got called Death of a Dynasty. It's like a parody of Rockefeller Records that they put out. Get a chance, come to the house, I'll put it on for you. Death of this funny as hell. Everything they played out.
Damn.
It was like a satire with Kevin Hart and that motherfucker. It's funny as shit. It's really goofy. But Dame done produced it. It was like a satire of because it was always chatter about them breaking up.
So was this around? What was this, like Paper Soldiers? Didn't they do like Paper Soldiers or something? It's like around then.
It was right 2001, 2002.
Okay.
Because the Black album was supposed to be Jay-Z's last album. Because he was talking about, remember, if you watch, for Jay-Z fans, if you listen to him longer, every album he's talking about how he didn't want to rap. He was going to rap and get out the game. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Then Dame said, like, the dude kept saying he want to retire. So I'm like, if you want to retire, okay, we can just do business. But he wanted it all for himself.
You think so?
Didn't he get it all for himself?
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
Dame was the one signed the artist. I watched the Ben Siegel interview. He said, man, Dame signed us. Like, Dame signed all those artists. Jay didn't sign those artists. Only artist Jay came in with was me and Bleak. Like the Kanye, the Cameron, them all Dame signing them people. Because Dame was even on My Mama Loved Me. Dame believed this could happen. He the one that went to them album, record shops and those executive buildings and was fighting for Jay. He was the one fighting.
Okay, do you think that it's possible that Jay-Z felt like he couldn't go where he wanted to with Dame because of maybe how Dame maybe have come off doing business or something?
But Dame never. But ain't nobody never say Dame cheated them. Dame was trying to empower everybody.
And I'm more so me. You know when you got like the friend who like gonna say whatever.
But when the friends say whatever, he just be talking loud and wrong. He the problem. The problem is they try to silence you. You talk right.
And I'm just asking questions just for the sake of asking questions.
Man,
I don't believe that or not.
Hey, when you talk right, bro, like okay, perfect example. Like me and my friends and guys who know me, I'm the guy they want to silence. In my circles, they always want to silence me. Oh man, you be talking crazy. Now I make plenty sense. I got plenty sense. That one thing my grandma told me. Married to my, you got plenty sense. You know, some people got plenty sense. I got plenty sense. Nigga, I can articulate a thought very well. You know what I'm saying? And I peep stuff and I notice everything. And the problem is, whenever everything that bad happened in my life, every bad financial, relationship, woman, anything happened in my life, it's because I didn't trust myself. I knew better. It wasn't a life lesson, nigga. I knew better. The lesson was, nigga, always bet on you. You ain't dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. I look at it like you got to trust the thing that got you here.
Yeah, and the thing is, what got me there was being stubborn and sticking to my guns. Got me everywhere I supposed to went, and every time my life ventured somewhere else, it was trusting somebody else that I knew. We said it for many episodes. I knew the perk was fake.
Still ate it.
I still ate it.
Yep. Now you what? You ain't lying.
Just like when we talk. You sitting there, they be like, man, Tiz, you was right. Bruh, I don't just be talking. I don't just say shit to make y'all feel bad. I can see it. I can look at it. Cause common sense ain't that damn common.
But
I can look at it. And whenever, I be like, oh man, you know though, I'm gonna agree with you and go your way. Whenever you do that shit, think about it, whenever you do that.
But you be like, how the fuck did I get in there?
But it's
should have never came home with this.
But you gonna be sitting there like this. You gonna be sitting, your money gonna be looking crazy.
But
you gonna be like this.
You gonna be looking crazy.
Yes. And then sometimes you gotta sit back like, well, I ain't never had none of these problems till I met you. You know what I'm saying? They're just like women. Oh, I be having problems. Women and everybody be they wouldn't know nothing because I don't even talk. I ain't know it gonna be like this. Leads us to our clip.
The good old clip.
Good old clip
of the day. Let's see, got this bad boy loaded up already.
If you know your man in real life, why you gotta know him on Facebook? Like, what does that do for you other than invite people in your business, invite people to tell you how your relationship will work, invite people to tell you what happiness is for you? Every single relationship is unique. And social media is literally the death of relationships because you have this platform that tells you what your love should look like. It's impossible. You cannot make it that way. You've got to seclude your relationship. You have got to keep that thing out of other people's reach because if it's sacred to you, why does everybody else need to touch it? There is a reason why when you shake somebody's hand, you reach out to them with your right hand because it's the hand that touches the least amount of
Woo! Sis, you scaring the hoes. Sis, you scaring the hoes.
That was who that was for?
But
who that was for? Though?
This one for the niggas. This for the niggas.
The real niggas. But honestly, But in all honesty, that's the truth. I never was the type of person that tell my personal, never.
I, for the life of me, cannot understand.
Never.
I say that. I've said that to, but if it means something, why it's supposed to mean something to me.
It's mine.
I can treat it how I don't want to share this thing with the world. It's like, damn, I gotta also share this to prove.
Hey, but just why that's just like when somebody tell you the spirit says that if you got a plan, you don't share with everybody. Because it'll be people talking against your plan. You gonna tell people your plan, people gonna be planning against you. Clip that. Hey, people gonna be. It's the difference between somebody praying for you and somebody praying on you. And I tell women all the time, y'all think all them hoes y'all friend. Y'all think every bitch y'all laugh with and brunch with y'all fucking friend. That bitch gonna tell on y'all.
Wow. And you going down. You going down.
They gonna tell on y'all so fucking quick. They gonna tell. It's gonna be like.
My thing is, I never understand, and a lot of, I mean, men do it too. We treat both of us, we treat our friendships with a lot more loyalty than we do relationships. But for the life of me,
but friendships are relationships.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely a form of relationships for sure. However, I just never understood it superseding the person you're most intimate with.
Well, yeah, I realize something. Your lover has to be your friend too. And your friends and your real friends always have your best interests. Yeah, think about this. I never thought about this, but now my mind is turning. When people say like you meet a girl or whatever, y'all supposed to be friends first. See, I don't like that. I understand why they say it, but I don't like it because that means hypothetically we weren't really friends. You were just trying to figure out your angle to be with me. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet your homeboy around the corner, this is just a partner, y'all just kicking it for years, you know what I'm saying? And it becomes like your brother, you know what I mean? He didn't want nothing from you. Y'all just came up together.
The nature of the relationship.
It's the nature of the relationship.
Something different.
So it was always bounded and is on that level. Just like even with, we were talking about the Jayz and the Dame earlier. Their friendship was never friends before rap. You know what I'm saying? Jay was trying to get on. Dame was like, man, this is a good opportunity I can get him on, you know what I'm saying? So we can build from there. But once Jay got what he wanted, he was like,
I'm out of here.
They're like most relationships.
Yeah. They say that too, that a lot of like women in relationships, they will like go, like, let's say if they are down, once they get up, they will part ways.
That's just like what we posted the other day on our Instagram. And all the women so fucking mad at me saying that, oh, men are users because he'll get with a woman and use her. Hypothetically, everybody users.
Everybody's opportunist.
Everybody opportunist. Now I can get what I want from you. We can build together. Whether I stay or not is the true testament, or how it ends is the true testament. Now, once I get on, I'm whatever. Just like that, what's that movie with Taraji, Acrimony? You know what I'm saying? The movie was like, I don't like Tyler Perry stuff like that.
Where she fell off the boat and got back on the boat and then died. Crazy. But yeah. It's just my only gripe about the movie. It was just like,
I don't remember that part. I thought she got caught on the thing, and
man, it was crazy.
But the point is like, he was down on his luck. He did wrong by it, and he spent his whole life trying to do right by it. It just wasn't his time. And it was like, it was so many things that going against him per se. But once he got on, he said, I'm gonna pay you back everything I owe you, times 10. I lost your mama house. I'm gonna go get it back for you. That's what men do. Even though I did, that's the difference between like we going That's the difference. Like how when women say men cheat, men still gonna make sure you have.
Yeah.
You may not have all of me, but I'm gonna make sure you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woman cheating on your ass, she gonna take everything.
But
Well, men get mad at you. Some guys, like I know someone will be like, oh man, he was so mad at me, he just stopped talking to me. That means you fucked up. That means you crossed the line. You just went too far. Our tolerance is real high. Our tolerance for emotional pain is high.
very.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't love like we don't love like that. It takes a long time to find something we fall in love with. And to see it mature.
Nigga, when you find that motherfucker, you gonna hold on to that. You don't want that motherfucker to go nowhere.
Guess what? I might be who I am, but shit, I don't want you to leave. And if you leave, I'm gonna be hurt. And I'm gonna be hurt, and I'm gonna be like, oh, you know what else? That's my fault. But on the other side, they do some shit. They're gonna tell you they did some shit because of you. Like I was thinking the other day, man. I was thinking about like the difference between men and women dating. Since it's back to school, you probably can contest to this. Your mama give you a budget. Your budget's $400 to go back to school. Everything you got to buy is in that $400. Men particularly stand in between that $400. Most men, this is not all. I hate when people watch our shit and be like, oh, they talking about all men.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking thing is all.
Yep.
No such thing as a certain.
Yeah.
But a huge majority will stay in between that four. Now, when a woman goes shopping, she gonna try on shit that she can't fit, don't look good. She can go to 10 stores.
It's a process.
But think about that. You know it don't fit, but I'm putting it on anyway. I know it don't look good on me. It's not flattering to me. That's why you ask me, do I look fat? You know you don't look good in that. But I'm gonna put it on anyway.
And I'm gonna set you up
To
lie to me.
To lie to me. Then I'm gonna go to all of these stores, knowing that the first thing I saw that fit well was in this store. Instead of getting this, let me make sure. That's how women are when it comes to dating. See the rationale?
I see how you brought that around. Keep going.
So it's like, I know this is my level of guy. But let me try on this shit. I know it don't fit. Let me try on this shit. I know it don't go. Let me go to about 10 other stores. I'm gonna come back to him. That's why a lot of women, quote unquote, had these babies with these guys that you know this nigga didn't fit where you was trying to go in life, or where you want your mental projection of where you want to go, how you want the outfit to look. You knew. But I'm gonna try it on anyway. Hell, I might
just to see.
I might even buy it just to see.
Because you never know.
I might lose weight, or the color might look good on me in certain kind of light.
It's just out of season right now.
It's out of season. But
Hey,
guys,
clip this up, Lewis.
But guys, at $400, you know you can't go in there and get them $250 pair of Jordan. That mean you ain't got no. That mean all your money gonna be to them shoes.
But you know what? Also, I'm gonna go on the bashing train a little bit. You know what's funny? Also, a woman will go in the store for $400 and be able to spend $800.
Yeah,
because there's somebody in there
that'll
give a $400.
She knows she can make some more phone calls. It's all about the options. Because she has a woman part, you know what I'm saying? You know, the big argument now is between cis women.
Yeah, they going crazy. They going crazy.
And all these women who applauded that shit, the delusion, are now eating crow. Cause they come to take over your shit.
Break that down a little more.
Well, the young lady said that, you know, a minstrel don't belong to a. Well, why can one person do it and other people can't? I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world.
No matter what you do.
No matter what you do.
There's nothing you can do
Like
to
Jess
get it.
Alaire said it best. Jess Alaire said you couldn't have one if you tried.
Yeah. There's no surgery for it. There's nothing.
Every month. Every year. For at least 30 years. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to do some shit to get rid of it. Mm-hmm. I don't know much. I ain't the smartest brother on the block. I ain't the smartest.
Bro, I don't know who's leading this movement. Whoever it is, they are destroying at a rapid rate. Dog, they are doing a phenomenal job. It's like they just like know all the trigger words to get women, but somehow it keeps coming back on me.
You know why? Because they study. They study what they want to be. And this ain't got nothing to do with your preference. Mm-hmm. Throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? But they study what they want to be. Because I feel like I'm one of these today.
I feel like y'all need to move the fuck around. That's what I feel like. But you know, who's right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit is. I did see that Jess Hilarious video when she posted it. But even some of my close like female friends and stuff, like they've been talking about it more and stuff, and just like every time I hear this argument, I'd be like, who is there really a person out there trying to say that like? And I mean, there is, you know, trying to claim that. I'm just like, okay, so let's just say we agree with you. Mm-hmm. Then what? Like what then? Like, don't shit change about it?
No. Once we kind of agree, once we fall into the agreements of it, we're all a part of the delusion. Mm. We're all a part of the delusion.
Mm. Yeah.
We're all a part of it. Like we're all accountable for where we're going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess you would be. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
We're all accountable.
I know God looking down like, I know these niggas ain't arguing about it. I did not intend for these niggas to be arguing about this.
Yeah, but the thing is, when God gave us the quote unquote free will, mm-hmm. humans,
Boy, at a phenomenal rate too.
It's like this. Like I saw this lady on something. She was talking about some. Well, men talking about that men are providers and stuff, and men are the reason wars, and like she was just going off on men. Mm-hmm. Men are not protected. They supposed to be protectors of the neighborhood, but they don't protect the neighborhood. Well, you can't protect the neighborhood. You can't protect something who don't want protection. If I tell you the stove is hot, don't touch it. You touch it and get mad at me because you got burnt.
You trying to control them. See, you about to scare them.
And that's all it's about. This is the society we live in now. This is the new world. It's kind of like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and someone's gonna help me fix it. Even with, I'm not even gonna talk about women and kids. I'm talking about committing crimes. I'm gonna commit a crime. I'm sorry. You should. My sentence should be lenient. Mm-hmm. But you knew it's a crime.
So I went and saw the Barbie movie this weekend, and Barbie kind of admitted that they had like been lying to the women for like years and like making this perfect image in which they created, which you just reminded me about, because it's like they just can do whatever and be saved, and
that's why world. If you write down the movies that women like the most, and this all about all spectrum of women, I guarantee you 80% of them gonna say Pretty Woman. Mm. You know why?
Why?
Because she gets saved by a rich dude. He saw past. She was just a streetwalker. He saw past her streetwalking abilities and fell in love with her because she brought life to him. As he worked his ass off to become successful.
That's the Captain Save whole movie.
Yeah, she brought fun. Cause like, man, let me tell you something. I'm a big fan of rom-com movies, like the movies. Like I was watching the movie the other day, and we getting ready to close, y'all. I know y'all gonna look like crazy. I watched the movie. Damn, I can't remember the name of the damn movie. It was about the girl next door.
Okay.
You ever seen it before?
I don't think so.
Button up kid, dork, girl next door, move in. She's like a niece of the whatever. Mm-hmm. He's looking at her, and she's like real white girl, attractive. Come to find out she's a dope film actor. Mm-hmm. And this dude like supposed to be going to Georgetown or XYZ.
Oh, is that? And they made the like sex ed video or whatever. Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with it. Okay.
So she was like, "When the last time you had fun?" Mm-hmm. That goes back to every time we talk about women. I just want to have fun. Mm-hmm. I just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah. I you know what's crazy? I think that women just represent that in life though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you just like
those movies. It's always the guy who's a nerd, and he always. And you watch those movies, the nerd always wants the jock's girl, or the fun guy girl, or the badass girl. He always want the badass guy's
he never
girl.
Want the other nerd girl.
Never. He never wants this girl. Mm-hmm. But after she gets dogged out and treated wrong by this guy, now she wants this guy because she says, "I love the way you look at me." Because you don't look at me like I'm supposed to be with you. Mm-hmm. Dude, you look at me like I'm enough. Mm-hmm. Crazy, huh? But those are most movies. Those are most movies, and that's why that's how a lot of us been trained. They say that, oh, pornos train guys how to love and have sex. No, those movies did.
Yep.
Those movies taught us how relationships go.
You always gotta save a bitch.
Yeah, the boy next door always because she
gotta go on this quest to prove your love.
She comes in and saves your life because your life is so boring without her. Yeah. Because you ain't getting no sex. You just you're focused on your purpose. And all of a sudden, because her ass is sexed up by the jocks,
guys is pushing it on you. It's an agenda, my brothers. It is an agenda. You got to be more careful. God damn, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
which goes back to my point of why I say that women will always be the downfall of men.
No, women will not always be the downfall of men.
They represent something.
No, men have to just know the women. Men just have to know what they're dealing with. It ain't a downfall. You just gotta know what you're dealing with. You gotta know when you buy that motherfucking car, you gotta know it may need a new engine soon.
Yeah.
You just got to know that. The problem is we ain't doing our research on how long it's gonna ride.
For sure.
We ain't doing our research on how much the engine gonna cost us.
Yeah.
All we want is the car. Because in our minds, we have a picture of what we want it to look like.
Mm-hmm. That's the clip that they gonna cancel me over. Just letting you know. That's the one. I just wanted to know that I identified it. As soon as something blow up, it's gonna be like, oh, this nigga said that. Listen to his tone. It's so like, it's gonna be crazy
because they don't want. I mean, unfortunately, you got a voice. They want your voice to be used for everything else but men's well-being. Then when it comes to men's well-being, which we're gonna have a therapist on soon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a man's well-being is always he need therapy or he need to figure out how to get in touch with his emotional side. He too emotional. Oh, that mean because he ain't had no dad at home. He too masculine. That mean because it's toxic masculinity. When he too toxic, that means he operates in a world full of hate. And when he's soft, it's like, okay, you in your feelings. And when you want to share with a woman and y'all want to go, you want to be partners, then, oh, she shouldn't pay for anything, but you should don't have a problem with her being a boss and not being at work and not taking care of the kids. But when you want to take care of the kids, you soft because you want to be a house dad.
You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. It's literally how it is. Yep. And my brothers, we invite you to come to this other side of enlightenment.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all need this perspective.
Yeah, and it's all and these are. And let me say this too. For the motherfuckers that be on our YouTube going back and forth, oh, it's two brothers just talking. Y'all don't know definite. Y'all don't got no facts. Facts is it's the facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad. Go outside. Look. Look. It ain't only in the book. You look. You can look at what's going on in front of you. Look see what the world is giving you. Look what the world gives us. And look what we make out of it. Look what we build from it. If you ain't trying to fucking help, stay the fuck off our shit.
Please.
If you ain't trying to fucking help, stay the fuck off our shit.
Please.
Go ahead. Oh, it's room for y'all. It's just small minded. This space is occupied. Every space is occupied. That's why it's called space. Fucker. That's why it's called space. All the spaces are occupied. Everybody's trying to figure out where to go.
Yep. Hey man, that's a hell of a perspective for you.
And y'all just and stop tripping on Dame. Only thing I didn't like what Dame like was he talking about R. Kelly. R. Kelly is where he's supposed to be at. Nigga, all y'all old ass niggas was trying to talk to a young girl. All y'all was. Oh, but you waited till she was 19. But the nigga you were doing business with waited till, quote unquote, did it 2 years, 3 years prior. Then everybody talking about, oh, Jay-Z, he how you love Beyonce. But the nigga said, when the nigga was 28, she was 18, 30, she was 18. Talking about something. When I saw her, I knew it was it. Y'all got a fucking problem with Marcus Hughes. Get the fuck up. Anyway.
You know how I go. You know how I go. Hey man, I'm comedian Lonnie.
Man on the Flash.
We out of this thing.
Hey man, perspectives.
Peace.